Speed Rip Intermission Live. That's what I'll call it. The focus will stay. All right. Here we go. I've definitely got to figure out a way to mount this camera. So we're back. Just got done actually ripping. I hate looking at myself here. Just got done ripping the Habao VT. Now I'm just taking a little bit of a breather. Given like the cameras, so like the GoPros, for the amount of time that I ripped it was basically when I stopped that live up until like now. Jo, you know what's gonna happen? I think I've got to give you one of my 6S packs so you can come over here and we can have a felony to felony rip. Even a VT to felony rip. How about that one? So I think that would be pretty cool. You could film your stuff, I'll film my stuff. You do your YouTube, I'll do my YouTube. But I think that would be pretty good. You get your card down here. That way you actually have a proven area that will support, I know, the speeds that your whatever it is, your felony will go. I think that's a plan, man. I think that should happen. So anyways, right now it's like the title said, this is just intermission. How did it go with the VT? It went all right. I mean, definitely went faster with issues that I expected, surprisingly expected though. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I mean, I do know what to do. I do know what I got to try. I just, I'm telling you, this when you do this kind of like speed stuff, the stuff is actually pretty cool. There's a couple people in here. What's going on? Chat. Live chat, top chat, live chat, right? That's what I want, right? So what do we got here? JORC, Chef Beardsley, what's going on? RC Master, what's happening? Mitchell, good morning. RC Rorschach, what's going on, guy? STL Sion, what's happening, man? Just out here ripping the Habao, and then now I'll be ripping the felony. Toe Cutter, what's going on, man? New Losi Super Ray Desert Truck looks sick. Of course it does. Chef Beardsley, how are you yourself? Crack, what's going on, guy? Jo, did you hear me? So, this parking lot will support... I don't think it'll support 90. It's really close. Maybe if you turn up the brake a little bit and you have enough rear traction, maybe it would support 90, but you run out of room so fast. It's amazing the space that you need to go 100. It's almost like I feel like I need double this space to hit 100. And I probably do. When you look at Earl, man, Earl goes out a good distance. And he gives himself a good distance to come back. I've got one other road. It's an actual road that will support over 100 miles an hour. And as far as I'm aware, once I rip the V2 infraction, the infraction, I believe, is more aerodynamic than the felony. So that one does support, or that one out of the box has been going faster, I believe. I'm going to find out. Yeah. But anyway, Jo, you got to come down here. I'll let you use one of my 6S packs. Bring your own cell checker so you can check your own, make sure everything's nice and even. Fatal Shock, what's going on, guy? Never seen you here before. Let her rip tater chip, yeah. Got to use somebody else's terminology. Who's that? Tater chip. That's what's his name there? The monkey. Hey, we're the monkeys. Yeah, that's that gas monkey guy. Let her rip tater chip. He's all right. His guys that work for him are kind of better than him. Especially Aaron. Man, Aaron was a good guy. But like I said, so all I'm doing right now is I'm just taking a breather. I'm letting the couple of GoPros that I got. So I'm gonna run 2 GoPros, 1 bottom mount off of the controller, 1 top mount on my head. Just to do a couple of passes with the felony to see where I am, because now having the secondary better GPS, which is definitely more accurate. I'm definitely liking that, this GPS right here. I'm definitely liking this data analyzer thing right here. Focus on that, not me. This data analyzer right here, I'm definitely liking this. And it was a good idea that I foam wrapped this. Not that it helped, but it was a good idea. You'll see why. You'll see why. It was good to have an in camera or an in-car camera. You'll see why. I'm not gonna give up all the stuff. You gotta watch the video. Yeah. It's going pretty good. I'm not nervous with the VT. For some reason, I am a little bit more nervous with the other thing there. The felony, because I already know out of the box the felony's just that much faster. And it just looks nice, you know? And it's not an aerodynamic body, especially that front. The nose of that car is so not aerodynamic. Why am I even doing speed runs with this? Because that people literally want to see the speed run, you know? Richard Rawlings, right. The monkey. So anyway, we got what, 12 people on here? Just get out there and rip it, right, guy? I did too. I did get out there and rip it. It ripped it nice. You want to see what it looks like? This will give you like a preview of what to look for in the video. The body was perfectly mint before I went out. Now I'm showing you the good side. Yeah. It was good. We had no dents. But I've also figured out why. I'm gonna jump out. So I've also figured out why it's giving me a little bit of an issue. And it's good. It's good to do all these like tests. So here's the bad side. Here's the bad side. Definitely a little bit more paint rub from the inside. Definitely a little bit of action. You can see we had, you know what kind of action that is. You know what kind of action that is. You know why the body pins now look like that, in which they didn't before. It is definitely more aerodynamic now, but I have now encountered another issue. Actually, 2 issues. So I technically encountered 2 issues now that the car is actually going faster, which is crazy, like when you think about it. But it's like that horsepower threshold, if you know what I'm saying. So like when you're real racing, right? For speed, not quarter mile. Well, I mean quarter mile matters too, but when you're getting aerodynamic, you guys all know this. Your horsepower needs to massively increase at a certain point, but then you also got to take into consideration what the body's doing. And granted, while I don't think the GoPro inside is going to show what the body did, but I know what the body did, basically bringing it back, because I'm giving it all away. So I went faster, obviously. We have less wind resistance out back. We have less downforce out back. So on launch and top speed, we're fine because The wind is still pushing the body down. The wind is still pushing the body down. The power transfer is obviously to the back, so we have excellent traction, I think, across the board, front to rear. However, that additional couple miles per hour that now the VT is going, the body is now collapsing. And I think I figured out a way to remedy that. Number one, it would probably need a splitter on the bottom. This is only a touring car. That's the other thing. This is not a speed car. It's a touring car that people, make a speed car, and it can do it. But I'm coming across, obviously, all those growing pains that everybody else had. Right, exactly. RC Master, reinforce it. If you're talking to me, unless you're talking to somebody else, yes, it needs reinforcement. So what happens is the front bumper doesn't come anywhere near the body of the car. So now that I have increased speed, I have more. Why did it just do that? It just did like a weird focus thing. So now that I've increased speed, I have now basically overridden the body structure. And it's literally only a couple extra miles per hour. Couple of extra miles per hour that launched the car. Not once, though. I mean, it was more than once. And I think the first time was all me. The first time was definitely all me. I was getting hopped up. I was like Crack's name. I was getting all hopped up on that guy's name, and I full triggered it way too early, which obviously caused the car to lift. And the result. We see what happened. Why is it doing this weird focus thing? Is this the problem with these Note 9s? This should not be doing this dumb focus thing. Come on, focus on. There you go. It should not. Whatever, I don't know. But it's crazy. It's crazy what just a couple extra miles per hour can do, can make a difference, can make you realize that you have to reinforce and change other things in order to keep going faster. I think by the final pull, maybe if my battery was all the way, juiced up, I probably would have gotten a actual higher speed because my confidence was back up. Why is it doing this stupid focus thing? I don't know what it's doing. It doesn't know what to focus on. Is there a way to make it so that it focuses just on me? Probably not. I could do filters. Oh yeah, that's right. Beam, this, that. There you go. I'm in the spotlight. Black and white. There we go. Yeah, that's the way to do it, to dump out my stream. Get yourself a Note 20. Nah, too much money, man. I don't know. You crashed it. Who, me? Yeah. Not once. More than once. I kept going, too. Because I started realizing the car was going faster, so I started making on-the-fly adjustments on the tailgate. Wasn't bad, though. I'll have to slow down the footage, because granted, my eyes aren't as fast as what the footage probably, hopefully, will show. Granted, I did have it set to only 60 frames per second, so the slow-mo won't be as good, because I only did 60. So, but the in-car camera might show some good stuff. I don't know. During the impacts, the camera took focus, man. During the impacts, the camera definitely took, or the in-car camera definitely took a beating. So, the back screen is definitely cracked more, which is fine. It's just a GoPro. Where is it? Right here. It's got more cracks on it. It's all right. It still works. That's all that matters, is that it still works. But, yeah. If you haven't done speed stuff like this, I recommend you do it. It's so different. I know you have these, true blue, just I'm an only basher kind of guy. Well, that's kind of what I thought I was too. But doing the speed pushes you to figure stuff out. And granted, sometimes you're figuring stuff out with help from others, which is fine. I do like to try to figure it out myself, but, there's nothing wrong with taking hints and tips and whatever. You're still the one that's in control. You're still the one that's driving it. You're still the one that's got to do all the work to it. And if you mess up, you mess up. Shadow ops, dude, thank you. um, is that to the scratch and dent fund? Is that the scratch and dent fund, or is that for the mullet fund? We got a mullet fund going now, thanks to Earl. RC Guy Garage gets a mullet. You know it, baby. I'll do it. I'll get a mullet. I'll get rid of my Fabio hair for a couple months. Who knows? Maybe if the mullet's good, it'll stay. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just taking a little breather. I wish I brought something to drink with me, but I didn't. I also didn't think I was going to be out here this long. I thought the passes were going to be nice and easy with no issues. Boy, was I wrong. I think I'll show you on the video what is collapsing and why things are going on. It's a very flimsy body anyway. But yeah, definitely reinforce that front bumper. So at least if I can have the bumper contact the foam bumper that's inside, if I can have that contact that front of the body, it would stop the collapse that's happening. Yeah. And also, if it did have some kind of splitter on the bottom, would probably help too. Just to split the air. Keep the air split. I don't know. This speed stuff is fun. If you don't do it, I suggest you try it. Dreadlocks? Right. Cornrows, gangster style. I'm not a gangster, though. That's the only thing. I'm a headbanger. Headbanger with the long hair. But I could definitely go mullet. That's definitely going to be the next haircut. It's just going to wait on that a little bit. Why does it keep going out of focus? This thing's garbage. J.O., did you have an answer? Are you going to come down? I think this would definitely be the perfect spot for you to come. It's definitely safe here. No, there's no Vaseline on the lens. Wise guy. You lock the center diff on the hyper, stops power loss from right, but I'm actually not getting, from what I understand, I'm actually not getting any power loss between front and rear wheels. Just based upon what I think I'm seeing. Because when I did the GoPro inside, it seemed to show. I think I've got enough downforce, especially when it's moving. When it's full trigger, I think it's pretty good. It's not perfect, but I think once I stop that body from collapsing, it'll be better. I'm basically just right now, I'm just waiting for the GoPros to charge up a little bit. See, I got this GoPro right here. Let's see what this one is charging up to. So 61%, 67%, something like that. So that's not too bad. So we got that one. This GoPro. I think this GoPro is actually on the fast charge. So this one is at, it's only at 47. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. 60. It's focusing. It's literally, isn't that messed up? It's actually focusing on the focus. 55. That might be all right. Give it a couple more minutes. But this analyzer, man. Also, if you guys want to start getting some good accurate readings, go get this thing from SkyRC. It's literally the same price, or maybe $10 more than this, but it's well worth it. Yeah, it's $10 more than this piece of crap GPS, which actually now works better than it did out of the box. Now that it lost its cover, that it's smashed a couple of times. I mean, this thing exploded all over the street. Pieces, like literally the screen smashed out of it. The top case was stuck to a light pole, like literally stuck. But this GPS thing here, go get yourself one. Definitely worth it. Works off of an app. It uses 12 satellites. Seems like it locks onto 12. Bluetooth. The power or the battery itself is phenomenal. You can like literally charge it, leave it for a week and not worry about it. Where this thing normally is always an issue. But since I've destroyed it, it seems to be working flawless, and I don't understand why. So, anyway, get that up there. Should gotta have music going. I need music. Might have music in the video. Hey, have you seen the Super Rock? Have I seen it? No. When did they just release it? While I was here? RC claim hypers cannot run the armor when geared up. Yeah, I gotta tell you, at least this VT for me, this VT is other than what happened today, it is very stable and no gyro, which is pretty cool. But I also realized, I believe today, I think I want to install that drift gyro that Earl put in, provided after he does his Sunday run. So I want to see how this drift gyro that he's got in his limitless, his fastest limitless, or his speed limitless. I want to see, because he's doing a real deal run. He's doing a real deal run this Sunday. So I am interested in seeing how this drift gyro is going to do. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to know. I do have a new radio that I just got in the mail. And that does have a gyro in it as well. So, but it's a regular gyro. So I don't even know. But anyway. I think I should probably end this live. We're looking at almost, a half an hour? What time we got? 12:30? We'll jump out of this live. I'm going to rip the felony. And hopefully I don't crash it. It should be fine. The last time I drove it, everything from memory was fine. Everything is literally adjusted out the way it should be. I do have a very slight amount of AVC on. I think the body needs it. I think the body dictates that it needs AVC. Maybe I should just get a different body for the VT. Get a body that more like is aerodynamic. Because with the way it is right now, that the chin that thing has on it, oh, it's just a touring car. It's a touring car that I'm trying to go fast, and I'm sure other people have gone like 500 miles an hour with this body, but not me. I can't do it. I can't obtain it. Got to gear it up. Got to gear it down in a way. I was told that the limitless spool fits inside the VT. So I may have to just pop out my limitless spool Just see if it fits in the VT. I don't know if that's with modifications. I'm assuming you probably have to like file something to make it fit or something. I don't know. Like I said, if you don't, if you've never even thought about speed ripping, just try it. You might like it. All right. I'm going to end this live. Thank you guys for coming. What do we got in chat? Live chat. We got, come on, give a thumbs up. There's like 24 people in here and there's only 3 thumbs ups. Come on, you gotta, if you hung in this long, come on, let's get 24, 23. Look at now, it's going down. As soon as I tell people the thumbs up, they're like, I'm out of here. You're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. It's just like, come on. Everybody always forgets. It's funny. I even do it to myself. I forget. But the difference with me is I'll go back and I'll like thumbs up it if by chance I didn't. Because when you're on a phone, it's different, you know? I don't know. When you're on a TV, it's hard to thumbs up. You have to like go like, I think you have to like go into settings and all this other weirdness. But yeah, we got 10. We got 10. Come on. 22 people. We got to get 22 thumbs up. Come on. What's up? What's up with the thumbs ups? What's my fix for what? For the front? Just another piece of foam. I'm going to attach foam to the front bumper. And I'll probably make it so that, it all depends. I'll probably make it so that that front actually sticks out a little bit further. I got double-sided stick tape and Gorilla tape. I'm sure I can figure out something. Glue, whatever. But that's the thought. I might even, you know what I might even do? I might even get like regular builder's foam. You know what builder's foam is? I might get builder's foam and make a new, like use obviously the template that, you know, it has existing. So I've got the reinforcement in the back and all that and where the holes and everything go. But then extend it out and then line it with the body on it and see if I can come up with something. That should work. Just get like a builder's or a construction foam and do that. That should work. Just something to just push up against the front of that body. I definitely see that as an aid now. It definitely needs some help. That extra couple of miles per hour definitely makes a difference. I swear it does. That's got to be what the problem was. So, also, in a crash, don't count your numbers in a crash. Because the GPS can be kind of off in a crash. So, anyways, all right, I'm out. Like I always say, you guys should get out too. Come on, we get 23 people, only 14 thumbs up. So what's up? What's up? Come on, people. It's not that hard. Just find it and click it. All right. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go rip the felony right now. So thank you for coming to this live stream. We will see you later. Do I want to end the stream? Nah, I never want to end it, but I do.